Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hi, I'm Ceci.
And I'm Angela.
And we are the hosts of the Bravo Docket.
The Bravo Docket is a chart-topping podcast that you can listen to understand what is actually going on in the lawsuits that are making the headlines. Ceci and I are two practicing attorneys who take our experience and knowledge of the law and apply it to the lawsuits and legal issues involving your favorite celebrities.
Every hour-long episode covers the facts, the law, and the legal tea. People have questions and we answer them. From things like Todd and Julie Chrisley's sentencing to why a trending celebrity was sued. We use our knowledge and experience to help you understand what happened. We explain it all.
So check us out everywhere podcasts are streaming for facts, fun, and Law 101.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.
Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah, King Xerxes of Persia was pissed off at his wife, Queen Vashti, because she was like, no, I'm not going to get my ass over there. You just shut the fuck up, and I'm going to do my own thing, because I got my girls over here, and I'm having my party, and you can fuck right the fuck off.
And he was like, get over here.
Right. And then he had to consult with his bros, be like, how do I punish this bitch?
What should I do?
Like, what do I gotta do, man? Like, what's going on?
And they were like, kill her.
And they didn't specifically say kill her. They alluded to getting rid of her.
Yeah.
But they didn't specifically say kill her.
But they did say
but it was harsh,
replace her.
Regardless.
They were like, fire her. She's not the queen anymore.
Right.
Which basically means kill her.
I mean, one would think that in this time in human history.
Yeah.
For sure. But there's only one way to find out for sure, and that's to just keep reading ahead, which we're going to go do now.
We are.
And that was, well, I'm sorry, I missed the whole, I got to go back here. Mm-hmm. That was Esther chapter 1.
Sure as fuck was. Jeez.
And today we're going to be reading
Esther chapter 2.
All right, let's go do this.
Okie dokie. Okay, Esther chapter 2.
Okay.
But let's not forget that at the end of chapter 1, the king sent out a decree that said every man is king of his castle.
Okay.
All the bitches got to make sandwiches.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Yep.
That's very important, I think.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So here we go. Ready?
I'm ready.
Later.
After he was an asshole to his wife.
Mm-hmm. When King Xerxes' fury had subsided, he remembered Vashti and what she had done and what he had decreed about her.
Okay.
That's why I was like, wait, what did he decree
so
about
this
her?
wasn't just a drunken rage. He's now calmed down.
Right.
Apparently.
But he's still like...
He's still going to be an asshole, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the king's personal attendants proposed, let a search be made for beautiful young virgins for the king.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to get those beautiful young virgins.
Not any ugly virgins and not any beautiful women who have ever had sex before.
And it's not about love. It's not about anything but, just beautiful virgin. Young virgin.
Young, yes.
You wouldn't want those old virgins either.
God, I hate this book so much, just so that we're clear. Okay, so anyway, they continued, let the king appoint commissioners in every province of his realm to bring all these beautiful young women into the harem at the citadel of Susa.
Wait, he has a fucking harem?
Apparently he does.
And what?
Well, it doesn't say his harem, it says the harem. So,
okay, but I would have wagered that he's got some,
side bitches.
Yeah. And what? Does he try him out first?
Probably.
God, that's fucking awful. Like you can't not come to the king, but he gets to try you out before he even makes you a queen.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
And then you're ruined for life.
Right.
Because you're not a virgin anymore.
We're going off of the Israelite take on what it means to be pure for marriage. And this is a Persian king, so we don't exactly know what their take is. Based on what we've gone over, we could, guess.
Surmise based on the fact that men suck.
But we don't actually know.
Right. Okay. So anyway, they continued, let them, the beautiful young virgins, be placed under the care of Hegai, the king's eunuch, who is in charge of the women. And let beauty treatments be given to them.
Beauty treatments? I wonder what beauty treatments
Salon day.
Okay.
Make
Mud baths?
Like, picture when Katniss Everdeen first came to the Capitol. Yeah. Remember? And right before she met, what's his name? The Cinna.
Right. When they were like grinding off her toes and shit.
Grinding off her toenails, you mean?
No, I know.
Like waxing her hair and, plucking her eyebrows and coloring her. Imagine that. That's what they're doing. Yeah. Okay. So they were pretty, but they had, maybe too much hair on their legs or their bush was too big or something.
Yeah. You got to make them, perfect.
Yeah. So give them the spall day. Then let the young women who pleases the king be queen instead of Vashti. The young woman, not women.
Okay,
sorry.
I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, sorry. The young woman. So he gets to fuck them till he finds one that he likes the fuck of.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it, yeah.
This advice, of course, appealed to the king because, men and men are gross.
And of course, probably if you made it that far, if you're good enough, you probably just get left in the harem. Mm-hmm. I mean, would be my guess.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, they have nowhere else to go. They've just been deflowered, defiled.
Well, I mean, they didn't specifically say that. We're just, we're guessing at that.
Again, I'm assuming, but yeah. So, anyway, that appealed to the king, and he followed it. Okay? So, he did it.
Okay.
Now, there was in the citadel of Susa a Jew of the tribe of Benjamin named Mordecai, son of Jair, the son of Shammai, the son of Kish, who had been carried into exile from Jerusalem by Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, among those taken captive with Joachim, king of Judah.
Wait, so this is we're going backward in time, sort of?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, okay.
Remember I told you all of the rest of these stories are probably going to take place during that whole 3-wave exile and return.
All right. It was caught me off guard just a little bit because I was like,
we're back in Xerxes.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, he was the first wave.
Okay.
Or
one of those
wave,
first waves,
whatever.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, so Mordecai had a cousin named Hadassah, whom he had brought up because she had neither father nor mother. This young woman, who was also known as Esther.
Ah, there's Esther.
Yeah. Had a lovely figure and was beautiful. I bet she was a virgin, too.
Yeah.
Beautiful young virgin.
Had to be.
And this is the book of Esther.
Right.
Who do you think the king picks?
Esther, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Mordecai had taken her as his own daughter when her father and mother died. When the king's order and edict had been proclaimed, many young women were brought to the citadel of Susa and put under the care of Hegai. Esther also was taken to the king's palace and entrusted to Hegai, who had charge of the harem for the 5th time.
Okay.
I don't know if you know, but there's the eunuch named Hegai, and he's in charge of the harem. Yeah. She pleased him and won his favor. Immediately, he provided her with beauty treatments and special food. He assigned her to 7 female attendants selected from the king's palace, and moved her and her attendants into the best place in the harem.
Oh, so she's being groomed right off the bat before the king even sees her.
So to speak.
Right, yeah.
In more ways than one, she's being groomed, yeah. Esther had not revealed her nationality and family background.
Oh,
remember,
man.
she's
right,
Jewish.
Yeah, she's Jewish,
Ooh,
right.
Because Mordecai had forbidden her to do so, which makes sense. This is for her own protection.
Right.
Yeah. Every day he walked back and forth near the courtyard of the harem to find out how Esther was and what was happening to her. Oh, that's a good adoptive father. Good for him.
I guess, but was he the one that sent her to the harem in the first place?
She was taken. There was the
Okay.
king's orders were give me
Okay.
you, and you. Like, there's guards in the town that are
Right.
like, there go a pretty girl, gimme her.
Right. Okay.
You know? So he wants to make sure she's taken care of.
Yeah.
Even though he had to send her there.
Okay.
Before a young woman's turn came to go in to King Xerxes, she had to complete 12 months of beauty treatment
Jesus
prescribed
Christ.
for the women.
12 months?
6 months with oil of myrrh and 6 with perfumes and cosmetics.
Holy fuck. That's a lot of fucking...
I want that
What?
spa day. I want a year of spa day.
Right?
That is the best spa day ever.
I mean, like, if we can just assume, like, let's hope that they're not being raped constantly during this time.
well, no, because they gotta be
Well, yeah, they gotta be
virgins
pure
for the king.
right? So
Yeah.
they're just literally getting like a year worth of spa days, probably.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
literally what's happening.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
And this is how she would go to the king. Anything she wanted was given her to take with her from the harem to the king's palace. In the evening, she would go there, and in the morning return to another part of the harem to the care of Sheshgaz, the king's eunuch who was in charge of the concubines.
Oh, okay.
She would not return to the king unless he was pleased with her and summoned her by name. When the turn came for Esther, the young woman Mordecai had adopted, the daughter of his uncle Abihail, to go to the king, she asked for nothing other than what Hegai, the king's eunuch who was in charge of the harem, suggested. And Esther won the favor of everyone who saw her.
Okay.
She was taken to King Xerxes in the royal residence in the 10th month, the month of Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign.
Seventh year.
Seventh
Right.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now the king was attracted to Esther more than to any of the other women.
Oh.
And she won his favor. She sucked that dick so good. She won his favor and approval more than any of the other virgins. She had
okay.
a nice tight pussy.
Yeah,
It was
right.
good.
Yep.
So he set a royal crown on her head
Oh.
and made her queen instead of Vashti.
Damn, that was quick.
What was a year
Well, wait,
later?
Was Vashti already gone, though, or did she hang tight until, they got the new queen?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I haven't.
Okay.
Whatever happened to Vashti, I don't know.
But she's gone now.
She's gone.
She's definitely gone.
And the king gave a great banquet.
Another banquet. All right. Okay.
Esther's banquet for all his nobles and officials. He proclaimed a holiday throughout the provinces and distributed gifts with royal liberality.
Well, that's nice of him. Yeah.
When the virgins were assembled a second time, Mordecai was sitting at the king's gate.
Okay.
This is her adopted father. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
where is my adopted daughter?
Right.
But Esther had kept secret her family background and nationality, just as Mordecai had told her to do, for she continued to follow Mordecai's instructions as she had done when he was bringing her up. During the time Mordecai was sitting at the king's gate, Bigthana and Teresh, two of the king's officers who guarded the doorway, became angry and conspired to assassinate King Xerxes.
Oh, what?
Whoa, that
The fuck?
escalated
Right, what's
quickly
the-
out
yeah,
of the blue.
right?
But Mordecai, the adopted father guy who's
Yeah.
been hanging around outside every day for a year,
Right.
he found out about the plot
Oh.
and told Queen Esther, his adopted daughter,
Hey, there you go.
who in turn reported it to the king, giving credit to Mordecai.
Wow.
Nice
Right.
turn of
way to
events.
get your in,
Right?
Like,
And when the report was investigated and found to be true, the two officials were impaled on poles.
oh, damn.
Damn. Don't raise...
Don't try to kill a king.
Yeah, don't.
I mean, unless you can.
Or be secretive
Or
about
whatever,
it. For
you know.
fuck's sake, don't talk about it in
And
front
really,
of random
you
people.
shouldn't kill anybody.
Right,
But,
but if you're going to do it, don't be talking to your co-conspirator in front of some random motherfucker who's just standing around at the gate every day.
But, people are kind of dumb.
They're so dumb.
So, I want to say that the shit that you see on TV isn't real, but then sometimes I see people doing things that are more dumb.
Right?
Than what I see.
And I'm like,
what? But why?
Why? What is wrong with people?
Right?
All of this was recorded in the book of the Annals in the presence of the king. The end.
Okay.
So I'm so sorry, but this book is so cool so far because it is story up the wazoo. We have court intrigue, we have drama, we have gossip and drama. I mean, this guy's
a much better writer.
He's a much better writer.
Right? So
yeah, I'm enjoying the Book of Esther.
I mean, it's better. Yeah, it's better.
Stuff is happening.
Right.
And now we know why it's called the Book of Esther.
Right, because Esther.
I mean, Esther's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's hot, apparently.
Apparently she's gorgeous. Everybody wants to fuck Esther. She got a whack.
Right. All right. Well, that was Esther chapter 2.
Sure as fuck was.
And tomorrow, well, technically, we are putting this out pretty fucking late. So sorry about that, first off. And then secondly, in just a few minutes, we're going to be recording Esther.
Chapter 3.
Yeah. And that'll be out tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep. We have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Acast powers the world's best podcasts. Here's a show that we recommend.
Hi, I'm Ceci.
And I'm Angela.
And we are the hosts of the Bravo Docket.
The Bravo Docket is a chart-topping podcast that you can listen to understand what is actually going on in the lawsuits that are making the headlines. Ceci and I are two practicing attorneys who take our experience and knowledge of the law and apply it to the lawsuits and legal issues involving your favorite celebrities.
Every hour-long episode covers the facts, the law, and the legal tea. People have questions and we answer them. From things like Todd and Julie Chrisley's sentencing to why a trending celebrity was sued. We use our knowledge and experience to help you understand what happened. We explain it all.
So check us out everywhere podcasts are streaming for facts, fun, and Law 101.
Acast helps creators launch, grow, and monetize their podcasts everywhere. Acast.com.